Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got another bottle of beer from Hawkshead Brewery in Staveley in the Lake District in England. It is a bottle of their Brodie's Prime Export. This is a 8.5% ABV version of Brodie's Prime, which is a funny one. I mean, as on the bottle they call it a ruby brown premium beer. I remember being hanging out with some of the guys from Hawkshead and Alex Brodie, who's the Brodie in question, was saying, I mean, it was black IPA before black IPA existed, so it's a hoppy, dark beer. I mean, it's not a stout, it's not a porter, it's not a black IPA, it's not an American brown ale. It's a black beer with a lot of hops in. And this is a stronger version. I can't remember what the regular one is, maybe around 5.3, something like that maybe. Anyway, I've been a big fan of this beer for quite some time. Always one of my favourites from Hawkshead. Probably my actual favourite. So I'm really interested in how this has turned out. So, once again, fantastic label. I'm sure it's lemon top. We've done that. Get online, check them out. They do some lovely stuff for a lot of breweries, primarily in the north, and as far as kind of like Scotland. Anyway, beer in the glass. I mean, it's a ruby brown. I mean, to me, that's black as night. I mean, even holding it up to the light, I'm not seeing anything through it. A lovely, compact, creamy beige head. Looks great. That looks stunning. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. I'm not getting a hell of a lot of it. I'm primarily a slightly watery grapefruit and lemon. Definitely a load of kind of quite creamy chocolate. Slightly a kind of acidic coffee. I just took a sip because I thought it might kind of kick up a few more things in that kind of retro nasal kind of sense. Not a load going on the nose. Anyway, so let's dive in. Cheers. That's lovely. Very different. In certain ways reminds me of like an export stout. If you look at something like what Colonel do, there is a similarity to that. A big kind of slightly acidic coffee bitterness. Slightly real kind of like real charred, kind of charcoal note. Definitely big coffee, big dark chocolate. Now, real nice prickle of kind of hot bitterness. Plums, kind of like stewed plums. Yeah, that hop's really coming through now. I'm going to say grapefruit juice, kind of limey rind, similar kind of bitterness to what I got from the IPA, but working really nicely with this really intense, dark, rich coffee and super bitter, like 100% cacao chocolate flavour. And this hops really shine through. As I said, I like Brodie's Prime, it's a regular one, but this is taking it up that next level. I think it's really nice. The more I have of it, the more I really like it. As I'm sitting now, that kind of aftertaste is a slightly fragrant floral, bitter, once again I'd say lemon and grapefruit bitterness, with the acidity and bitterness that you get from an espresso. Hint of kind of treacle, kind of charred. Certain element that definitely, the back end reminds me of, excuse me, well carbonated, an imperial stout, or something like Stone's Sublime Self-Righteous, which just like this is a hoppy dark beer. It's not saying it's an imperial stout, an imperial black IPA or whatever. It's just a dark beer with a load of hops in it and a really nice charred burnt malt character. That's really nice actually. It's an absolute stunner. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. And that's a bottle of Brodie's Prime Export, 8.5% ABV from the Hawkshead Brewery in the Lake District in England. Big thanks to the people over at Hawkshead for sending these bottles over for me to take a look at. Get online, hawksheadbrewery.co.uk. Pick some of this up, you will not regret it. That's an absolute stormer. Same goes with the IPA. Get on there, check it out. But this for me is ruling the roost so far. Really nice. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.